Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. Only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. I like to talk about something, folks, and it's a disturbing thing. You know, people come with smoke, what churches, what stands on fire, you know, and then they see demons come out of it. Yeah, smoke, folks, always will give demons. You understand? You always will see creepy things coming out of the fire and smoke. That's uh, that's just the way it is, you know. You don't have to be so very clever to understand that from the smoke comes faces, you know. And then these people try to tell you, yeah, you see, they release the demons and all that kind of shit. No, folks, it's just smoke, and this smoke go into the air, and you will see, yeah, very ugly faces coming out of it. And that's, if you ask me, is normal. You understand? If you make a fire and you see smoke, you also will see demon faces come out of it. It's easy. That's just the way it is. But then people come with stories. Yeah, they release their demons because you see, but that's not true. They they are demonized. Okay, and the people who wake up that fire also, you know, I know it, but uh, from the smoke always will come demons. The faces, you understand? Very strange faces, or you will see Jesus in it, or something else, or a dragon, or birds, or wolves, or dogs, or there so many things come out of smoke, you know, and but it's just smoke. It's just smoke. It's not that demons will be released. It's not true, folks. You know, so I try to wake you up in everything, and and then people come and try to uh, scare you in the way of what's coming out of the smoke is normal. That's just what smoke does. You understand? And that's why this real demon people on stage, you know, they use fire and smoke because they definitely know demons will come out of it, you know. So they demonize it a little bit. That's why they use fire and smoke on podias, you know. When you go to Beyonce or Madonna or uh, Rihanna, they always use smoke. Why they use smoke? No, now you know. That's why they use smoke. They do understand the faces what comes out of it. It's always demon faces. Always. So it's normal when you start a fire and you are a normal guy who got nothing to do with demons, then you will see from the smoke demons come. You understand? Because that's just what fire is and what smoke is and what it can. It changes all the time, you understand? And it's just normal. It's just normal. But when I tell you this church of I don't know how you call this building from the Notre Dame or Dame, there are many dirty stories there. Yes, it is. But do they release demons? Maybe in that building, but not with the smoke and the fire. No, 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 no. You always will see this. You always will see demons, you know. That's why dirty people use this smoke for the demons. And that's why when you go to Madonna or whatever, that's why I'm telling you also, don't go there. It's a dirty place, you know. But don't come to me with stories people tell. Hey, look, this smoke, I see faces in it. Yeah, I also see faces in it. So what? So what? Yeah, they release the demons. Do you not see? They release the demons. It's not true. It's smoke and you always will see demons. Always. You will see it in fire and in smoke. But definitely in smoke. But the smoke comes from the fire. And that's why you see demons. Yeah, demon faces. For sure. And you can see whole movies if you watch the smoke for a long time. You can make a whole movie out of it. Then you watching a new horror movie. A demon movie. Yes. It's there. That's real. You understand? But when people say, yeah, they release the demons and all that kind of shit, that is not true. That is definitely not true. But when they use fire and smoke, these dirty pop singers, then you understand why they use it. Because you always will see demon faces coming out of it. And that's always with smoke and fire. And that's completely the truth, folks. You know? I'm not gonna tell you, yeah, these people use fire and smoke and they release the demons. That is not true. They use it so that you will see demons. That you will become like empowered in demons. You understand? That's why you see this, and that's why also many people will see this kind of things, you know, and it can make you crazy. You also will see demons. Yes. It comes out of smoke and fire. It always does. It doesn't matter if you are a guy who put a fire on or a demonized guy. You know? It doesn't matter. You always will see demons coming out of it. So, and then I want to go to that man, you know, to tell him that he is stupid and better shut his mouth, you know, because I think this man is or looking for people so that his bank account will be filled up or something like that, you know. He is not honest with people. He come with tricks like that. He is not honest, you know. But the truth from smoke and fire really is, you definitely will see demons coming out of it. Is it releasing the demons? No, no, that's not true. That's not true. But you will see demons coming out of it. If I make a fire, or someone dirty make a fire, with my fire also, and smoke, you always will see demons. That's just the way it is. That's why we pick up fire and smoke like hell. You understand? That's why people say, yeah, I've been to hell, you know, because they saw in the smoke and in the fire demons. And that's the real story. Because I was also going to a place. I could not call it hell, but it was a moist, grey, not colorful, no colors. It was black, white and grey, and it was moist, not warm, not cold, between it, moist, and it did smell strange. And the people were grey people. And that's what I saw, and that's the truth, you know. I did not see what people say. And that's the same with the moon. I saw for the first time the moon changing colors, and I did not see a red blood moon, but I saw the most beautiful moon I ever saw in my life. And it was changing, and I saw things in it, and in the middle I saw a black spot. That's what I saw. And it was the moon was fighting with two colors. So the red color was fighting with the color normal the moon do have, the shining color, you understand? And that's the truth, that's what I saw, and it was a whole movie for my eyes, and I thought it was the most wonderful fight I ever saw. It was like a fight, with colors, who wanna win, you know, because the red color wanna stay, and this other color wanna push it away. It wants its own color back. And that's what I saw. And that's the same thing with fire and smoke. And people say, that is hell. It got everything to do with hell. But hell got nothing to do with fire. But hell will be on earth. And hell means people die. You understand? Many people die. Hell on earth. And for the people who've been to hell or to heaven, they are the biggest liars ever. You tell me, folks, how many people been to heaven and saw everything in gold and pearls and all that kind of shit, you know? God with a golden crown on a golden chair. He is the king and all that kind of shit. Yeah. Who saw this? Who? I'm telling you another story. I did not see this. I saw a man, God like a beggar. Really, eh? I saw God like a beggar. And he was crying in a room. And I did go into that room. And I told my father to stop crying. Because I gonna take his tears. And I gonna take his pain. I saw in God a poor man, a beggar. That's what I saw in God. Sitting on a chair what almost collapsed. And I thought, so what people say is a big lie. And I'm the only one, folks, who can tell you what is a lie and what is real. You understand? That's why I'm here, right? I'm here to speak about the truth, and take away your lies. That's why God did touch me. That's why I am the unknown prophet of my Father God, who I love deeply and dearly. That's why, folks. So fire and smoke, you're definitely gonna see pictures of demons in it. Definitely. Make a fire and understand that I am right and always will be right. You understand? So what people say about hell and that it got everything to do with fire and smoke, that's not true. That's not true. But in smoke and fire you can see demons. You can see very ugly faces. Yes. Yes. That's the truth. But take your money out of it, to fill up your bank account with the lies. That's unbelievable. These are people never will go to God. They lie and they use you for the money, folks. That's the real truth about people who come with that kind of bullshit. And like I told you, folks, I warn you in everything, because I do know really almost everything what's going on here in this world, what will happen and how it will happen. I don't only not know when it will happen, but it must happen. Everything I ever did tell you here on the internet must be fulfilled, and so will it be, and many will die by the fulfillment I speak out. And better never forget what I told you, because I am a truthful man. I do not have a bank account. Yeah, for my own, to eat, to drink, to pay the rent. But not stealing from you, so that I will become rich of the foolishness of you. So wake up, folks. If you hear this type of people, talking about God, and you did hear me also, you better start to listen to me. I am right, and they are lies. And they using you for money, and for nothing else. I'm warning you, folks. Wake up in this. It's the same with these pop singers and movie stars and pop stars and porn stars. They always will use smoke and fire, so that you will see demons. They use it so that you will see demons. And they know this thing for such a long time, that from the smoke and the fire comes demons. Is it releasing the demons into this world? No. That's not true, folks. But you will see demons. It will not come out of smoke and fire. But it will come from a place you never saw it come from that place. I'm warning you, folks. You will see it in front of your eyes, and your heart will fail, and you will fall. That's the day you die. Because you never saw something like that. It will blow up your mind and your body. If you are not connected with God, then you will never make it. Never. Don't want to be with God? You better lay down now already. Because I know for sure who did not lay down already will lay down when it is time. And it is almost time to lay down. And I did one. Yes, folks, the stories are back from a long time ago. And now you hear it coming out of me. But you will not go for me. But the stories are there. And the stories are the same. Like Jesus did told you, so I tell you exactly the same thing. Jesus is my Father. He is my God. And I am just a child of God. And I do and speak in what is necessary. And happy to give you all this info. You need that info, but don't go too deep in it, or you will hang in it forever. There are very clever, dirty people around you. You better watch out. Before you know it, you will be bitten, and you do not even know that the bitten snake did poison you. So folks, stories about smoke and all that kind of bullshit, yeah, it's cool. It's nice that they show me demon faces and all this kind of things. I always saw demon faces in smoke and fire. That will not say that demons come out of it. No, it's just the smoke, nothing more. That's what smoke do, and fire. You will see strange things, yes, but nothing more. You know, many people who look into the sky and they see a cloud forming like the face of Jesus or a demon. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You will see from my Father God, if it is really coming from my Father God, you will see that face for real. You understand? Real. He will show you a face he wanna let you see. And this got nothing to do with God. You understand? Well, when my Father God comes, you will understand. Everything people tell you is not true. Yeah, we saw angels in the light and all this kind of shit. No, angels are not here. Not yet. But there are angels. And you cannot count them. There are many angels. and also colorful angels. There are many angels. But the most angels I saw, they were brown and they were white. So white clothes and brown clothes. White feathers, wings, and brown wings. Light brown. And they did come to me many, many, many times. It's not a joke, it's real. There are brown, light brown, and shining white. These are the angels I saw. And if the shining white coming from God or the brown, I don't know. But they both did help me. Brown and white. Because I was crying and I told these brown angels, bring me to God because I'm missing. And they did bring me to God. And also I was crying for the white angels. They also did bring me to God. You understand? So, and that's what I did get. But there are brown angels, light brown, like cocoa milk brown, light brown with milk in it. Stir, 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 and it become light, that color. Very light brown and white. And colorful angels next to God, because my Father God do love colors, like I do. I also love colors. I'm completely a color idiot. I love it. What can I tell you more about God? Well, that's not the point. The point is, don't listen to the people who try to make you crazy or something. You see, they release the demons and they are now in our world and all that kind of thing. No, folks, just smoke. Just smoke. The demons are not there yet. It's not time yet. That your heart will fail in fear. It will come, but it's not time yet. But demons are real. They do exist. And they do not come from fire. And also not from smoke. But they come from a moist place, a grey place, with no colors. And it is there, white, black, and grey. That's what I saw. And also everything around it are like that people. Everything is like the color of that people. Of people. I don't know what I need to call it. They look, they look strange. And it did smell strange. I did get a smell strange of flavor in my nostrils, nose. It smells strange. not a nice smell. I did smell this when a friend of mine did die in the bedroom. The smell what did come from that person what did die was laying there the whole night, because the next morning I saw he was dead and he was almost black. This did come because it was cold in the shower and water. So it works on your skin. And this is how you will get another color. But the smell what did come from it was really terrible, folks. You ever did smell someone who did die? It's a terrible smell. It makes it more terrible in your mind, because you know that you are standing next to a dead one. You understand? So the smell becomes more strong because you know you're standing next to a dead person who gives you that smell. This is what I did smell when I was there in this it was some kind of a church or something, you know, a building where this Pope lives. It was something like this, a castle, or it was big and it was grey. And it was not cold, not hot, but moist. Moist. It was a little bit a sweaty place, you know. Not people who are in the fire. Yeah, I saw Michael Jackson also. No. I also did not see Michael Jackson. No. No. I saw no one who I know. I just saw some kind of strange people I do not know. If I can call it people. That's what I saw. And that's the real truth. What people say about hell, hell will be on earth. It will stand all on fire. And from the fire, the smoke comes. And out of the smoke, you all will see demons. So many, you never saw this in your life before. So I'm warning you, what comes out of the smoke are demons. But they are not released into this world. For this, it's not time yet, and it got nothing to do with fire and smoke. I hope that you will do something with this information. And watch out for the people who want to rip your bank account. Because that's all what they want. You can recognize them. Like my father did say to me, you will recognize them by the fruit. And go to the root to understand the fruit. I told my father God, I will, Father, thanks. And then he told me, but don't never eat from that fruit. or you will become the root in that story of that fruit. This is how God speaks with me. He can speak in many ways and not too many words to understand my Father completely in what he think, what he want, what he see, what he hear, what he wanna learn me, and all that kind of thing. It's very easy talking with God if you know God. Do you not know God? You never will understand him. He can show you things. Other people just walk there and see nothing. I walk there and I stop. I see something. God warning. But the rest of you people, you will never see it. Why? You are not connected with God. It's real fun. It's very real. I hope you will listen. I'm a very clever person. And, well, you are all here to learn. Now learn those things from me. Because I've been to the real master. The master who did learn me really everything I know right now. And I'm still growing. I'm still growing. I'm not done learning yet. And God told me already, you are never done learning. So when you walk with God, you always will learn. You will never stop learning again. Learning is a very big thing when you are with God. Listening is a very big thing when you are with God. Love is a very big thing. And if you put this together, then you do understand the love of God. Love is always good. But when Rihanna come and she put her middle finger up, or her hand for her eye, or making a pyramid, and she say, I love you, she say to you that she love you, and you do the same thing, but she loves someone else. And you do the same thing she do, and you do not know what's going on with you. What are you doing? So these people are very smart to let you do things, and you don't think about it. I want you to watch out for these clever people. I hope that you will listen to this and will become clever, more clever than me. Because I tell you things all the time, folks. I do not have many followers and all that kind of shit. I'm also not going for this, you know. For me it doesn't matter if I will become the most famous man on earth. or the lonely one. I don't care. You don't have to be my friend and all that kind of shit. I am not looking for this kind of thing. No. No. I just tell you what I know, and you can do something with it, or do nothing with it. It's up to you, folks. You step into my house, I say you are welcome. You gonna blow it, I kick you out. You never come in again. You understand? It's up to you, folks. It's up to you. If you want me, if you want my father, if you want friends, it's always up to you. What is the way of handling you do? But there are always two ways. And this one way I'm telling you is the most easy way. And that's the dirty way. The evil way. The way of real love is almost not to find into the human bodies I see here on earth. It's almost not to find at all. Because they do all what these children of the devil say. One eye, one finger, one pyramid, sex, drugs, drinking, shouting, screaming, fighting, killing, stealing, lying. That's why they make music like Love or Lie. Love or Lie or Love to Die. And all that kind of shit comes out of that mouth by these children of the devil. These are your fallen angels. If you see the most sexiest people on earth who tell you that they love you and they show you everything, then do understand that these are the children of the devil. These are the fallen ones. You got something to deal with. And this is no one else than the pop stars, the movie stars, the mannequins, the porn stars. The kings, the queens, princesses and princes, your big rich people. You better watch out for them. If you come tomorrow rich, you do not belong to it. Well, if you don't walk over. So do understand, I see not everybody who is rich going to that side. But the most of the rich people are on that side. The most. And many more to go. Because this devil, he owned the world. He got everything. He got all the money. He got all the girls. He got all the children. He got all the moms and dads. He got all the families. And he almost get God. You understand? This is how bad we stand for. But only God can stop this. When this will be, I do not know. But it will be. That's what I do know. But don't ask me when. You only can ask me why. And I can tell you easily why. This devil and his children must be stopped, or they will kill all flesh on earth. If we do not have a God, then we are gonna die. Then there really will be no flesh left. This is how far we are in this story, this creepy story I'm telling you all the time, almost every day. I did not go for a while, because I get no visions, I get no dreams. So for me to talk become very difficult, because I only talk in the things I did get from God. I am delivered to God. I'm a child of God, and you will understand that I am a child of God. I cannot work if my Father don't give me the work. That's why I told you, folks. I did tell you yesterday, if God never did touch me, you will never know me. For sure. I never will go to the internet and start to talk about God. Never. It was God's plan, and I must listen to God. And God told me so. My son, go to the internet and start to learn. There is a lot to learn. So I did do this. You know, and what I get from God, I take it. But when it got something to do with money and pearls and diamonds and crowns and I don't know, money, then I say no. But I don't have to, because I told you already how I met God. I met God, and he was in very old clothes. Yeah? He was on a chair, but almost collapsed. And he was crying. And he did look like a beggar into his world. This is how I really saw God. And now I need to hear your life stories about you saw him with a golden crown, and you saw him in a golden palace, and everything is beautiful there, everything is gold, 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 money, money, money. But then you've been to another God than me, because I saw my father crying, and I thought God is a beggar. He is the most adorable person I ever saw. And if you hear his voice, man, you're gonna cry directly. He do have a very special voice. But also, the smell of God is very special. You never did smell it. The food he make, you never did eat. Never. I'm warning you folks, for what people say about God, with diamonds and pearls, and that he stamped himself on his chest. I am God! That is not the God I am walking with. My God is humble, even humble to me. That's my God. My Father God can go on his knees for me, that I need to tell my own Father, Father, come on, stand up. That is humble for his Son. And I am exactly the same way. I am humble for my Father. And my Father need to tell me when I go on my knees. He become mad, eh? He tell me, stand up and go down for the devil, but not for me. You understand? And you will see by many people that you will go on your knees. When the time is there, you must go on your knees. It is what the devil wants from you. And his children. This is how you can recognize my Father God easy. Because God can go on his knees for you. Because my Father is no one more than a humble person who will love you. But the devil will tell you, go on your knees, or jump, or do this, or do that, or start to kill and rape, start to lie and steal. That's the devil's thing. And his children are deeply involved with it. And these are his fallen angels. They are very beautiful, very sexy. So if you see very sexy people, very beautiful, and very rich, then watch it, but stay away from it. If it do ask something, you run. You run, or it will get you. These children, I will give you the biggest warning I ever can give you. Run if they come with love, and if they ask you things. But watch from a distance, and watch them very well, and you will see what I just tell you. This is for the smart thinking people under you. These are not many. These are just a few. You need to be touched by my Father to understand what you see, hear, drink, eat, smell, feel, learn, touch. What you can take and what you better leave. And I'm telling you folks, you better start to run for these dirty people, or it will get you. And God will blame you for this. It's only God who will blame you for this. It will not be me. It will be my Father God. And for the first time, when God comes in life, you will see what is right and what is wrong. And you will see it in a very big crowd. You never saw a crowd that big. If you are not able to be with my Father, then your name will be unable. Then you will become Cain.